Hey, how's it going?
Can I ask you a question?
You can ask.
So I don't have to be yelling. Were you filming the guys yesterday?
I'm sorry?
Were you filming the guys yesterday? Are you filming me?
I am.
Why?
Why not?
Just asking?
Are you familiar with the First Amendment?
No.
You're not familiar with the First Amendment to the Constitution?
No, but I was just gonna ask because you know how we have inmates working here in the public and there can be close civilians or civilians can be recording them. We were just wondering.
I'm just.
Are you filming them for a purpose or?
Yeah, I'm filming for a purpose. I have a news organization.
Oh yeah, but you can't do it with the inmates though.
Why not?
You can't.
What's the law though?
I'm not aware of any laws, but all I know is that you can't be filming the inmates.
So you're not aware of any laws, you just know that I can't do it.
Are you filming me? Does the camera work?
Yeah, it works.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because yesterday you did the same thing, remember?
Alright guys, right out of the gate, this video sets the tone. From the very first seconds, we're told this is about trust, or the lack of it. When it comes to police and public officials, the narrator doesn't ease into it. He comes in direct, saying, you can't blindly trust authority anymore. Why? Because time and time again, officials admit they don't actually know the law, yet they still attempt to enforce it. That's the contradiction. That's the tension. You're about to watch officers confidently give orders while simultaneously confessing they're unaware of the statutes behind them. And before anything even unfolds, there's a call to action, like comment, spread awareness. Because this isn't just about one interaction. It's about educating the public and exposing what the narrator frames as ongoing misconduct.
The inmates?
How do you know that?
Because I saw you. You were on your bike. I was with the other guy that got off and wanted to talk to you, but you said, stop stalking me, remember?
You were with the guy that was stalking me?
Well, he wasn't stalking you. We just wanted to ask to see what was going on.
Oh, okay. Well, there's no reason that you guys can ask.
Yeah.
But that's just the same as like there's no reason that people can't film in public because that's our rights.
Okay.
It's kind of like
No, I understand you can
it's
film
like
in public, but since they're inmates, you know, like we don't know like what's going on. That's the only reason. I'm not saying you can't film anything else, but I'm just asking if there was a purpose to it.
There is a purpose, yeah. I have a news organization and a lot of people watch it.
But with inmates, does it have to do with inmates?
Yeah, they watch inmates sometime, like those guys. If they're in public, like I just film whatever's in public and everybody watches it. And some people make comments and stuff. It's pretty cool.
So
yeah.
where is it? So I can look for it.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah? What is the name?
It's a First Amendment audit site.
First Amendment audit site.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
check it out.
Yeah, so if you look up First Amendment audit, you'll find a bunch of stuff like that.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And what's your name?
Oh, I'd rather not say.
Oh, well, since you're doing things in public, I thought I might have asked.
You still, like, if you are planning on putting videotape of them on YouTube, you do still have to get their permission, which you can't ask them for. Like, it is unlawful to post videos of them on YouTube.
I really don't.
Okay, good.
I mean,
yeah, you do have to get their permission. And that
I really
is the
don't.
law. I can read you the law.
What's the law then? Go ahead and read it.
Yeah. If you want to look up...
Now here's where it gets interesting. A calm conversation starts between a camera operator and a public employee. Simple question. Were you filming inmates? What follows is a stunning admission. The official says she's not familiar with the First Amendment. Let that sink in. A government employee unsure about constitutional protections. Yet, despite that uncertainty, she insists filming inmates is not allowed. No clear statute, no citation, just you can't. The cameraman pushes back, respectfully, methodically, asking for the specific law. Instead of clarity, we get hesitation. Instead of certainty, we get opinion framed as authority. And that's the core tension here. When enforcement is driven by assumption rather than knowledge, who protects the citizens' rights?
Arizona 133019. Superstitious
Contact with prisoners?
Well, you can't
filming or digitally recording, viewing, exemptions, classifications, and definitions.
Yeah, but see, I was taking video of this guy right here. He was the one who was contacting. He was the one that was talking to him.
Oh, well, he's the supervisor.
I'm there, yeah.
What I do is I go around and I videotape.
Not post anything with them on YouTube.
And what's the law? I'm sorry, I might have interrupted you. If you want to go ahead and state it for the camera.
It's 13-3019.
And where in that law does it say that I can't film in public?
Well, you can film in public. You
But
just
not
cannot
them.
post
Where does it say that I can't post them on public?
It is unlawful to disclose.
Yeah, call your supervisor.
Part 2, Section B. It is unlawful to disclose, display, distribute, or publish photography, video, tape, film, or digital recording made in violation or subsection A of the section without consent, knowledge of the person depicted. And you can't ask them for permission to...
Yeah, you can't have any contact with them.
I'm not asking you to contact them.
But you can't post any photos or video with them in it. Like me, whatever. But you can't with them.
Because with them, since they belong to the state.
You mind if I ask your badge number?
I'd rather not. Like, you didn't want to tell me.
Yeah, but I'm not a public official. I don't work for the government. I don't have a badge and stuff. So you're actually obligated to, I think, by law.
Yeah.
But I can't make you, but sometimes officers do that.
Okay.
But I see that your name is A. Martinez, and I'm dealing with Joshua here.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yep.
Watch this carefully. The discussion shifts to a specific Arizona statute, 13-3019, cited as justification. The official reads language about unlawful disclosure and consent. But here's the problem. The cameraman wasn't contacting prisoners, just recording in public. The debate becomes technical, layered, and intense. He challenges the interpretation. She insists posting would violate the law. He asks exactly where it says that. This isn't shouting, this isn't chaos. It's a legal chess match happening in real time. And again, the pattern repeats. Uncertainty mixed with enforcement confidence. The official even declines to give a badge number while simultaneously suggesting the citizen should identify himself. That double standard, that's what fuels these audits.
Well, cool.
And that's just all I'm saying is there's nothing wrong with you filming here, but you can't put that up. It will get flagged. It will get picked up. You can't have them. You can't have videotape of them, and it's for their safety as well. I mean, you just can't do it.
Safety.
You just can't. You can't
Mainly.
post them online.
What I am, guys, is I'm a video activist, and I believe is that this is my freedom of speech right here.
Oh, absolutely.
Just like if somebody had a sign that they were protesting,
So do you
they would
believe
have that.
in your right to if they're violating someone else's? Like, do you? I mean, because that's kind of what you're working on here. I'm an activist myself.
You think I'm violating somebody's rights?
If you put up video of them online, yes, you are. You are violating their rights. They have no say whether you're putting that
And
up.
what law is that?
That's one I already read to you twice.
Contact with prisoners?
You can't put video.
Because
of
I'm not
them
contacting prisoners.
But
but
you're
you're
videotaping them,
videotaping
and if you put
I'm
it online,
videotaping in public.
then you are breaking the law, dude. That's
your opinion. I don't think so.
I look over the video, read the law that
I got the law here, and I'll look it up, and I'll do the research and everything. I just strongly disagree, you know?
But it's funny how you're always like where they're at. You're always filming where they're at. I understand you want to film, but can you just wait till they're done cleaning and then you can film?
Is your supervisor on the way?
No,
Oh, I thought you said you were calling your supervisor.
no, they're not. They can't be coming just for no reason.
Just for no reason, right? That's my point. I'm just filming in public, really. That's all.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna stay up here until you decide.
Then the confrontation escalates philosophically. The cameraman declares himself a video activist, framing his recording as protected speech, comparable to holding a protest sign. The officer argues that posting footage of inmates violates their rights. The cameraman counters, "Show me the law." It's a back and forth about constitutional boundaries, consent, and state authority. Neither side fully concedes. The official suggests waiting until inmates are gone. Well, the auditor refuses, standing on public access principles. And here's the underlying question pounding in the background. If you're enforcing the law, shouldn't you know it inside and out? Because when the enforcer seems unsure, every order starts to look questionable.
Uh-oh, state trooper. What's up, dude? Damn, you just stopped traffic like that? That's dangerous.
I can go around.
Go pull over and park somewhere like a normal person.
Well, you're too far away. So,
I'm
question.
not doing anything illegal. There's no reason to stop traffic.
Disorderly. People are
It's
calling
not.
in on- Disorderly. People are calling in on you.
It's not disorderly.
You want to read the law?
Actually, can I tell you some case law to look up real quick? Because the law, this is not disorderly.
That's what I thought it is.
It's not.
You want to read pull it up and read it?
Cohen versus Fort Smith, or not Cohen, Fort Smith versus Pereira was 2019.
Okay.
That is an 8th Circuit case law just 5 years ago here in Arkansas.
Okay.
And then if you want to go back to Cohen versus California, where the guy was holding a sign that said "fuck the draft," That's a Supreme Court case law.
Can I ask you a huge
And the
favor?
Supreme
Can
Court.
I ask you a huge favor?
Sure.
If you had a 5-year-old rolling down the road,
I would explain to him what a swear word is and when not to say it.
would you want them reading that?
At the end of the day, it's free speech, brother.
Okay, I'm just asking.
I just want you to respect my First Amendment right.
I got you. I completely understand.
All right, cool. Have a good day, and please get your car out of the road because you're blocking
The
traffic.
lights on. It's good.
Please get out of the road. You're causing more of a disturbance than I ever did, brother.
People are calling in on you.
Actually,
Not calling in on me.
I have it on film, and everyone is loving it. There's like probably how many people called in out of a lot of people that gave me thumbs up.
I just stopped to talk to you. Okay.
No, you thought it was against the law. You need to go read the law, brother. You need to listen, Cohen versus California and Fort Smith versus Thurarajaj. That's THURAR.
Now we jump to a second scene, and it's explosive. A state trooper literally stops traffic to confront a man holding a sign. The accusation? Disorderly conduct. But the man fires back instantly with case law. Cohen versus California, Fort Smith versus Thurarajah. Supreme Court precedent, Federal Circuit rulings. He's not yelling obscenities, he's citing legal doctrine. He argues that offensive or controversial speech is still protected speech. The trooper says complaints are coming in. The activist says popularity doesn't determine legality. And just like before, we see that clash, authority versus constitutional literacy. One side relying on public discomfort, the other leaning on judicial precedent. It's tense, it's sharp, and it's unapologetically confrontational.
Wow.
AIRAJA. No, I want to educate you so you aren't arresting someone over this later.
You. I stopped to talk to you.
Well, you just said it was illegal.
Disorderly fits under
It's not.
disorderly.
I promise you it doesn't. Look
You
into
read
it.
the law.
Go read it a little more careful, brother. A little more careful. What's your name and badge number?
Trooper Jones.
Go read a little more careful. And don't stop traffic over something like a sign.
I just stopped talking.
Please move
There are
on.
emergency lights.
You can move
Emergency
along,
to
brother.
block traffic.
You can move along. I don't need any harassment
giving
from
you
you.
harassment.
You literally stopped
harassed
traffic
you?
to come tell me.
I've harassed you?
Yes, right now you are.
A little common courtesy for the public, correct? Correct?
And I don't agree with what you're asking me to do,
That's
so I'm going to
fine. Did I
continue
tell you
doing
to
it
stop?
under the
Did I
First
tell you to
Amendment.
stop?
You tried to.
No.
You said it was illegal.
It fits under disorderly from what the
It
law
doesn't.
reads,
I
right?
promise you, it doesn't. I've looked into this so many
All right.
times.
Well, if you're right, you're right.
I am
That's
right.
My bad.
I'm 1,000%. So please do not come over here and try to step on my rights.
If I stepped on your
You
rights at all,
tried.
were sitting
You
here
stopped
trying to-
traffic over
I
it.
tried to stop and talk to you and have a conversation.
You
That's
tried.
wrong, is nobody wants to have a
Hey,
conversation.
if you wanted to have a conversation,
Have a good day.
then come talk to me. But don't tell me I'm breaking the law.
I asked you.
Don't tell me I'm breaking the law. Come over and talk to me like a man.
Am I trying to talk to you?
Go park over here like a normal person, and we can start over.
As the encounter winds down, the activist doubles down, insisting he's 100% correct under the First Amendment. The trooper eventually disengages, but not before traffic was halted and legal threats were implied. And that's the larger takeaway the narrator wants you to see. If officers misunderstand protected speech, everyday citizens can face unlawful pressure. The closing message is clear and forceful. Know your rights, record public officials, educate yourself, because in these moments, knowledge becomes your shield. The video ends, not quietly, but with a warning. If those sworn to protect liberty don't fully understand it, then the responsibility shifts to the people. Always record, always question, always know the law.